published 1546 est. The 19th of November 2017 updated 1954 est. The 19th of November 2017 the celebrity-studded crowd had accepted their invitations to the O2 Arena for the last match of the regular season, doubtless expecting to see a coronation of Roger Federer. Instead they got a coming of age from the man who has labored under the nickname of Baby Fed for so much of his career, Grigor Dimtrov, who overcame David Goffin 75-46-63 to win the ATP Finals. Employing that elegant style so reminiscent of the Swiss, the 26-year-old Bulgarian registered a fifth victory of the week to wrap up a triumphant week in London. The final nail in the Goffin, you might say. Grigor Dimitrov won the ATP Finals in London after a three-set victory over David Goffin Bulgarian Dimitrov rises to number 3 in the world behind Rafa, Nadal and Roger Federer. Dimitrov, who has never reached a Grand Slam final, will hope this win provides a springboard. Having spent much of his career known as something of a playboy, Maria Sharapova is an ex, while Nicole Scherzinger has been a long-time girlfriend. Dimitrov will end the season ranked number 3 in the world. His adopting of a more professional work ethic represents a major success for his coach Dani Valverde, who spent years working with his close friend Andy Murray. Apart from thanking his support team, he also name-checked Scherzinger after receiving the trophy and a check for £2 million. "I want to thank my girlfriend. She deserves quite a bit of credit for these 2 weeks. She is somewhere hiding," said the extrovert Dimitrov. Scherzinger was busy filming The X Factor on Sunday night. He clinched victory when Goffin made the mess of a backhand volley on a fifth match point, and fell onto his stomach, his body heaving as the tears came quickly. Dimitrov won the ATP Finals tournament by beating David Goffin in 3 sets. Both men were surprise finalists, but served up an entertaining game in well over 2 hours. Dimitrov came from behind to win the first set 75 in a 59-minute slugfest against Goffin. Goffin, the Belgian, who beat Roger Federer in the semi, bit back to take the second 64. This was the first time in the history of this event or its various equivalents that the two finalists could not boast a Grand Slam title between them, and the most unlikely matchup since Nikolai Davydenko beat Juan Martín del Potro in 2009, its first year in London. They had also met in the group stages earlier in the week, when the Bulgarian thrashed the same opponent for the loss of just 2 games. Yet there was no early sign of scar tissue from the Belgian, who must dredge up the energy next week to lead his country into the Davis Cup final against France in Lille. He broke twice in succession to go 21 ahead, but there was some understandable edginess from both men, and the Bulgarian heartthrob got back to 44 with a second break of his own, much to the delight of some vociferous fellow countrymen in the crowd. Dimitrov, the number 6 seed for this tournament, makes his entrance for the final in London. Goffin, the number 7 ranked player in the event, made his entrance accompanied with a young fan. In keeping with much of the previous 8 days, it was close and competitive, but short of being a classic. Dimitrov finally broke through at 65 when Goffin missed some key forehands, and he took the opener on a 5th set point. Goffin's state of fitness has been the subject of some speculation, and it seemed he might buckle when his opponent forced a break point at 23 in the second, only to be too passive. The Belgian, deceptively quick, fought back and broke for 43, his forehand this time hitting the target as his winner tally went up to 30 after 2 sets. It was a worthy win in the end, if an unpredictable one when this event began 8 days previously. David Beckham and his son Romeo were among the notable names seen at the O2 Arena.